What's going on, people? Hope you're well, and thank you so much for coming and joining me as myself and obviously Rob Stuff for another hero update, guys. Can't wait to kind of share our thoughts in regards to what we think in terms of what's going to be happening with crafting burning, and obviously there's been some cool updates. And guess what, Rob? What do we have? What do we have?
A booster box right
We've
here.
got a booster box.
While we chat.
So whilst we're chatting, Rob's going to be opening up a booster box, and what I'm going to end up doing, actually, let's try how we're going to do this. How can we make sure?
If I find something cool, I'm going to show you guys. That's all I'm going to do.
There we go. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
That works. Actually,
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open as we go. If I find something cool, I'll let you guys know.
All right, cool. So that's fine, mate. Yeah, you obviously crack on opening them up, and then we're just obviously going to be chatting. So we've had some amazing updates, right, regarding Hero in the last couple of days. I mean, it's just like, it just feels as if, like, you know what? We're going to hopefully maybe kind of slow down for Christmas, but no, not Hero. Hero will not slow down for Christmas. They're going to be doing so much more, and they're continuously pumping some great stuff that's obviously coming out. I mean, I just want to kind of quickly share with you guys, right, what the latest stuff that they're going to be kind of talking or doing and talking. But just before I sort of kind of do that, let's see who's in our chat, guys. We've got the Dream Chaser. I'm here. Hey, buddy, man. How are you, man? Hope you're well, man. Thank you so much for joining. Open them up, Dream Chaser, saying, mate, Rob's going to be opening them up. You never know, guys. He might end up pulling a mythic live on stream, because if it is, it's good luck from our stream, right? Let's be honest, that's what it is.
I need some of that Wazzle luck, man. I need some of it.
Yeah, there we go.
Legendary already. A legendary,
nice.
Cyborg, 26.
What's the mint number?
26,000.
Oh, 26,000. All right, a high mint number. So Rob's gonna let us kind of know in terms of if he's got some cool mint numbers or any cool pulls. So, guys, obviously, this has been the latest info. I just want to kind of share with you guys. I'm sure most of you guys have already seen this, but let me just quickly just share it. I'm going to quickly just read through it, and then we're going to, I guess, discuss as to what that could potentially looks like when it actually does come out, right? So let's share the screen. We've got Kryptoni in the house, man. Last time I was on here, we pleaded to Hero for burns. Remember? Absolutely, we did, man. Watch the World event. I guess they listened, man. Do you know what? It's great, right? And have I just gone out of focus? Oh, there we are. I don't know what happened there. You're definitely right, Kryptoni. Because last time we were talking about it, and they have now bought, or they are bringing it in. And it'd be great to see what the mechanism kind of looks like. And yeah, we're going to talk about that in a second. But you're 100% right, Kryptoni. We called it early on, and they finally have done it, man. Welcome, man. How are you, buddy? What's been going on? Hey, what's been going on, man? Let us know, buddy. All right.
Tony's gonna be in Anaheim next week. So
is he?
Get to meet him. Yeah.
Awesome, man. It'd be great, guys. If you're going to be in Anaheim, I'm definitely going to be there. Rob hopefully will also kind of be there, guys. I'd love to kind of meet the rest of you guys. Kryptoni, man, it would be great to kind of meet you and just kind of catch up and get you guys, meet you guys in real life, right? It'd be super dope, right? Hey, I mean, it's going to be an amazing week there for sure. Kryptoni is saying yes, he will definitely be there, mate. That's it. We all need to go out. Oh, there you go, guys. If you're here and you want to get this free hero card, scan away. Rob's being super kind, guys. Scan that card.
I get focus.
I think it might be. Yeah, there you go.
That might work. Oh well, if it doesn't work, I'll give you guys another one in a little bit.
Don't worry, guys. There's going to be more that Rob's kind of gives away. So let's have a quick read, guys, of what's going on Hero. So let me just share my screen. Let's have a quick read of the updates. Testicles obviously updated this. There's been two cool updates. So let's have a quick read. Let's just go on.
What's going on, buddy?
Let's go into my my Discord. Hopefully that will come up. But just before I go in there, we got Yada Dog in the house, man. What's up, guys? Hope all is well and happy weekend. Thank you so much, buddy, man. Hope you're gonna have a great weekend. I've got a busy one. I'm literally I've got a party thing to kind of do tomorrow. Sunday, I need to kind of pack everything. Monday, a day of work, and then flying out to Anaheim. Yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend, man. I hope you're well, man. How are you? Yeah, actually, are you going to Decon? What do you call it, next week? Are you coming along? If you are, mate, it'd be great to see you. Kryptoni, I think, ended up catching that catching that card, mate. Congrats if you did get that one. We got King Crypto, man. Hey, buddy, how's it going, man?
Buddy?
Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. So let's have a quick read, guys, in terms of what the actual update is. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to kind of just talk a bit more about it. So I guess what I want to kind of start off with is the Chapter 1 rewards, right? So Testicle's already kind of put this out today. If you guys haven't seen it, this is what the actual latest update is. So he basically said, Happy Friday, heroes, everyone. A quick update with a more thorough update in the works for Chapter 1 rewards. So the first thing is, those of you that are in the top 100 Chapter 1 reward snapshot should have received an email with instructions. Please check your spam or junk in case it's been missed. And the second part is, the rest of the Chapter 1 rewards updates are nearly ready, so please stay tuned. So guys, if you did get into, what do you call it, top 100, guys, this is what the email kind of is going to be looking like. Let me just reshare another screen. Bear with us. So that one's going to look something like this. And yeah, before anyone asks why have I sort of kind of edited something out, because it's actually got my code in there, so I needed to kind of hide my code. So this is what it is, guys. This is the email that you guys will be basically getting coming into your inbox. So if you haven't seen it in your actual inbox, guys, it's going to be most likely in your junk mail. Have a look at your junk mail, guys. It's definitely going to be there for sure. So if you are in the top 100, yeah, definitely check your email inbox, guys, because it's definitely there. Guys, actually, do us a favor, let us know in the chat, guys, where did you guys end up on the actual leaderboard? I ended up, I think it was 19th overall. So one of my close, well, I say he's a close friend to me now because I talked to the guy about Prez. Is an amazing dude. Literally on the last minute, me and him were just battling to get between who's going to be top. So literally to the last second. Rob, you finished what, 11th place?
11th, yeah.
11th place, right? So you ended up finishing 11th place, mate. So congratulations. So have you had your email come through as well?
Yeah, I filled it out. Took about 2 minutes, and yeah, it's real easy, really, straight to the point, nothing to it. So yeah, go ahead and fill it out, guys, and we'll get our.
Awesome. There you go, guys. So let me just quickly have a read of this, right? So this is the actual email that you will definitely get. In essence, all you've got to do is click on that actual link, and then there is some black boxes. I'm sure you could see the 2 black boxes. There is a code. That code is specific for you, so make sure to enter that code specifically for yourself, and then follow the form through. It will ask you for your name, your full address. If you're in whatever country you're in, please make sure you put what country you're from at the bottom. So if it's in the UK, put United Kingdom. If it's US, put obviously United States of America. Or if it's a different country, guys, just make sure you put that country, because obviously they're going to be actually shipped out. The way they're going to ship it out, guys, they're going to put it in one of these sort of kind of rollable art sort of tube. So they're going to put it inside there, and it's going to be kind of shipped out. So please make sure you have your name, your address, your email, and they also ask for a contact number as well at the same time. Now, as it says already, guys, there, the top 100 will get it, and the concept art for the top 3 will also be receiving the actual reward. So what they need is a shipping address. So please click on the information below, put that code in. Once you put that code in, then just follow it. If you complete the form prior to the 20th of November, you may be eligible to receive your rewards sooner. So we've done it today, so we'll definitely get it a lot sooner. When we ship the rewards, waiver rewards, you need to fill out this form by the 31st of December. So by the end of this year, guys, you must fill that form in. If you don't, and they haven't received it by then, you will no longer be eligible to receive the shipment of that reward. So that's the situation, guys. So please make sure you guys do fill it in, and then you'll obviously end up getting it. And it'd be great, right? Imagine we could actually get this reward just before Christmas, man. That'd be super dope, right? What do you think, Rob?
Cool. Oh, that'd be great, man. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Those uncut sheets are going to be cool. For those of you who don't know, too, uncut sheets are pretty valuable. They at least in other card collecting hobbies, uncut sheets can be really valuable. So if you get them, I don't know how they're going to come. Hopefully they're protected well, but I'm definitely going to get mine framed, or if they're not, in some type of protection. So you're going to want to protect them, because just like, cards that you get graded, the value from uncut sheets does come from, the quality of them. You don't want to just throw them in a corner and get them, have them messed up or anything. So.
Absolutely. And do you know what the great thing is? Yeah, it definitely is going to hopefully be protected. Please protect the second they come in. I'm going to get myself framed. I have a nice nice wall here. It's going to go straight up here. So, and you got a nice little wall over there.
Right there, buddy.
That's it. It's going to definitely go up there. And I can't wait, right? It's going to be super, super dope. And yeah, man, I think it's about this big, isn't it?
No. Depends on how many cards are on the uncut sheet. I don't know how many they're giving us.
That's a good question.
Yeah, because a sheet.
Good question.
A sheet is big. I mean, an actual sheet is huge, but I don't know how they're cutting them. I don't know how many cards there's going to be on them. So
yeah. So there's going to be the top 100. So obviously it's cut into 4 different rewards. So you'll obviously have the top 25, top 25 to 50, then obviously 51 to 75, 76 to 100, right? So it's going to be different rewards. There's I think, I can't remember who it was, but there was someone I remember. I can't remember who it was, but they were offering about $3,000 plus $3,000 to be able to get the 4th set of the uncut sheet.
Wow!
So that's not the top 25 or top 50 or the top 75. This is 75 to 100. One of them uncut sheets for $3,000.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. If that's the case, the question then lies is actually, what's it going to be for, 50 to 75? What's it then going to be for, 25 to 50 or 1 to 25? Imagine though, Rob, if these uncut sheets are also then numbered as to what position you finished on.
That would be cool.
That would be super, super dope, right? Yeah. Our mate Bane is going to love it because he'll have 1 out of 100, right? Yeah. So that would be, mate, that is going to be absolutely priceless for sure. So I mean, I can't wait for that to kind of come through, mate. And honestly, if that when that does come through, we'll definitely show it to you guys. And hope. I mean, I think the guys in the US will get it quicker than us because it is already, I'm guessing, in the US. So it just needs to be kind of shipped out to the world. So. Yeah, man, it'd be super, super dope. Let's see what you guys finished up on. What do we have? We got King Cobra saying, "Hey, Perez the Collector, guys. If you don't know Perez, he's a super, super guy, man. He is. How can I say? He is the mastermind, and a lot of people follow him on the Back Cow project, and he's also heavily into Hero as well at the same time. He's the guy that has been competing against me on the Hero leaderboard. So he finished, I think it was 18th. I finished 19th. It was neck and neck for us, but he's a super, super dope guy. We had an interview on AMA a few days ago, so if you haven't watched it, please go over. And if you haven't, guys, make sure you go over to Perez's channel, subscribe to him. Let's get him over 100 subscribers because he's got some cool interviews coming up very, very shortly. So watch this space. But yeah, he's an absolute legend, that guy is. We have a Dream Chaser top 21. Let's go. Dream Chaser top 21, mate. You are gonna get the same uncut sheet that me and Rob have got, mate. So that is fantastic, mate. Congratulations, dude, man. We've got Perez, man, saying he is the top 18. So 4 of us are going to be getting the top 25. That is super dope, man. Oh, mate, I cannot wait to see it. Elbow cough from Pink Crypto saying, I think I am around 7,000 rank, but yeah, it was super hard to get cards in Germany. Yeah.
It's not going to be for long. Was Germany on the list?
Yeah, Germany's on the list,
right? Yeah,
Germany is on the list to be able to get Chapter 2, right? So anytime soon, I'm sure you guys are going to be able to pre-order your cards now, guys. So absolutely keep an eye on that. And also at the same time, you guys can buy Chapter 1, right? So, you could then obviously now scan it in and do whatever it is that you want to kind of do. And then, go after that leaderboard. And there's going to be, I personally think there's going to, there you go, guys. Who wants that card? That's a good scan, that was. There you go. Perfect. That is perfect. Guys, hopefully you scanned it, guys. There you go. That's another card that's been given away. Kryptoni is saying mythic incoming, mate. Kryptoni has called it. Kryptoni has already.
I would settle for a 4-digit. he's a bit horrible. I've got 1900. I've got 2 packs left. I'm almost done. 2 packs left. I pulled 1900.
Dude, you are quick. Dude, you are quick to open.
I've been opening cards forever, man. It doesn't take me long.
Wow. So Rob's opened up near enough all of them already, guys, and he's trying to. If there were anything good in terms of low mint, he was going to show it, but he's literally got 1 pack left. That's how quick he's been able to kind of. So they've been mostly
season 2, man. Season 2 is not easy.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Preston, he's already got an offer. I'm assuming, buddy, you got an offer for your uncut sheet. What is it that they've offered you, man? Let's hear it. Rob, what did you finish on? Nothing.
Junk. Complete trash.
Mate. Mate.
These, I have now opened all of my pre-orders, everything I pre-ordered, and I got nothing worth having. I mean, very little. I got 1 2-digit, maybe 5 3 digits, and that's it.
Wow,
so yeah, all the good cards are still there, guys. So if you want,
there you go. All the good cards are still there, but you never know, right, guys? There's going to be. I've got booster boxes. I think you could just about see them. There's some here. There's more down there. I've got loads. So I'll be opening them up very soon. I think I'll most likely open them up after I come back from Anaheim or something like that. Just want to kind of, I've just been super busy with work and everything. So Perez, the question is, what did you get an offer? Give us a ballpark figure, man. Let us know what you got offered for your uncut sheet. Perez saying hollow value. Which hollow? Oh, the one that Rob pulled. That legendary.
I think he's talking about for the uncut sheets.
Uncut sheet, yeah. So we're asking you, what did you get as an offer, mate? It'd be great to kind of know. Dream Chaser saying, I hope it's all the hollows on one. Yeah. So from what I understand, if it's 1 to 25. We're going to be getting the legendary hollows on that sheet. If it's 26 to 50, I think it's the epics off the top of my head, and then something else. I can't remember. But
see, they can't be those numbers though, because those numbers have already been played, right?
What's that? The uncut sheets?
Yeah, I mean, it can't be like I got number. It can't be number 11 because people have gotten number 11 already. So those cards are already out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be, or is there? I think I think off the top of my head, right? I don't think they're gonna have individual
mint numbers.
Individual mint numbers. I think it's just gonna, because remember, it might be. I don't know. Uncut 1, uncut 2, uncut 3.
Well, I'm wondering if maybe it's gonna be like, how we got the panels all together. You know what I'm talking about? If it's going to be something like that on the digital side, like maybe you just get a digital of that, but your sheet is just the cards with nothing
exactly.
else on it. I don't know.
So I think it might be just one digital like QR code, rather than if there's 9 cards or 12 cards, whatever it may be. It might not be that many, because obviously they can't take it out of the run. This is completely separate, which is pre production ones. So. It'd be great to see. Oh, well, let's be honest, we're going to find out very soon anyway, right?
Yeah. So either way, it's going to be sweet. So
exactly.
They're going to be very rare too.
Very, very rare. Dream Case is saying at Prez 5K minimum. What is that? What he got offered, or is that what you think it should be worth? It'd be great to know. Great to know. That's still a lot of money. That is still a lot of money. Krypton is saying I won VIP decon tickets from BB, so now I can go Saturday and Sunday, mate. Oh, congratulations, dude, man. Congrats. Prez, the collector, hearting all the way. Hard to pull 4 digits. Absolutely, man. I think Chapter 2 is a lot more harder compared to what Chapter 1 was. Chapter 1, there were some high digits, but actually they weren't that high compared to what Chapter 2.
It wasn't near this bad.
Like you're getting like 100,000 or...
all the this whole box I might have got maybe 5 4 digits, no 3 digits, no 2 digits, and a bunch in the 100,000s.
Wow. Krypton is saying I got nothing in my box either. Season 2 is tough. I haven't opened up my season 2 yet. I will be. I'm hoping, guys, I get a mythic. I need to keep my streak running, Rob. Right? But for Chapter 1, I got 4 mythics.
Your luck. You'll get a mythic, I'm sure.
Yeah. For the events pack, you give me, you hooked me up with a mythic. Not that you knew, but I got a mythic. The question is, can I get a mythic, guys?
I did it just for you, man.
The question is, can I get a mythic in Chapter 2? Because that'll be 3 in a row, guys. That'd be super dope.
That'd be crazy.
Press A, no reply yet. Oh, so you've not offered, or you've not been offered it. All right, so I'm guessing you put an offer out. They've not just replied to you. I'm guessing that's what it is. So Chapter 1, I pulled 6 mythics. Pure luck. Congratulations,
Goodness
man.
Gracious. 6?
That is amazing. That is phenomenal, dude. Congrats, man. Congratulations. You definitely beat me.
Kal-El, I just sent you a trade or to send me the card back. I didn't mean to do that, so I'm sorry. just ignore it.
All right, there we go. Would be fun if everybody bought a box to Decon to open. Well, truth be told, I've got 3 boxes coming to me at Decon. Yeah. Let's see. It'd be super dope, actually. I don't know. I don't know how the community will react. It's like this is the Decon VV event, and then everyone pulls out hero cards.
We don't have to do it at the actual event. If you wanted to do it, we could do it. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of time, not just at the event, for sure.
That's true. Well, I've got 3 boxes getting delivered to me anyway at the whilst I'm there in America. So I've got those here. I've got some coming. So you never know, right? We might open a box or so at the event. That'd be super dope, man.
Have you ever been to the US before?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Well, put it this: don't judge me, okay? But I've been to Vegas 6 times. That's all I'm saying. So don't judge me.
6 times.
Yeah.
What's your game of choice, man? You a poker player?
No, I'm not a poker. I'm roulette. I'm
roulette?
Guy. Yeah,
Roulette, okay.
I just love roulette.
It's gonna say, man, if you want to go play the World Series of Poker with me next year, let's go.
No, I can't play roulette. Not roulette, poker at all. To say I don't understand it. So if you could, I guess, if you do come, mate, if you could teach me, I'm more than happy to kind of learn. But, roulette, I just love roulette, man. It's just fun. It's just so exhilarating. And the 6 times that I've been there, touch wood, there's not a single time that I left down. I've always left up.
You just got good luck. That's just all there is to it, man. You did prove that.
Just stick around with me. Just stick around with me, mate. And it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, man. Honestly, it's been pretty cool. So yeah, no, mate. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to be bringing my laptop anyway. So we'll try and see what we do. Hodl your damn sheets. I'm definitely hodling mine, man. If there's one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be hodling that and other bits and bobs.
I'm going to take it one step further. Take care of your sheets. Put them in something protective to make sure they're taken. Because some guys, you got to realize a lot of these people who are getting these sheets are not card collector people. They're NFT people. I guarantee you they're not going to realize that the littlest bit of damage is going to affect the value of those sheets. So if you keep yours in pristine condition, that's where the value is going to be. That's where the money's going to be. So I can't.
Wow. There you go.
Emphasize that enough.
Rob, obviously do us a favor, buddy, because I know you've been in the card collecting, gaming situation for many, many years, right? When you do get your actual uncut sheets, the frame that you're going to be purchasing. Can you just let us know, maybe tweet it out, whatever it is that you end up purchasing? Because then I think we'll then get a bright idea. Because I've never, purchased an uncut sheet. I don't know what's going to be great in terms of a frame, because I don't want to get an awful frame or whatever. That's going to end up potentially scratching it right from an inside point of view.
Well, so, I have frames and things like this before, and if you take it to a frame shop, which is what I'm going to do, you have to emphasize with the frame shop that it can't be damaged, because sometimes frame shops will do stuff like to the back of stuff when they frame it if they don't realize there's value there. So just be really careful with, you don't want to get, of course, any glue or anything like that will completely ruin it. You want to keep it in pristine condition, and you just have to make sure they understand that, whenever you take it. Don't just take it to a frame shop and say, hey, I want to get this framed, and leave it there, because there's no telling what'll happen to it. So just keep that in mind. And if you're going to do it yourself, just be super careful with what you're doing. So
I think personally, I might just do it myself, because then I know if it gets damaged, it's my issue. And because the thing is, another person, they might just get busy, they might just leave it on the side. As long as I know it's the right frame, then I'll be doing. So let us know, man, what frame you end up basically kind of getting for sure. That'd be pretty dope. Press saying, let's go poker boys, man. Well, guys, if you're there in Anaheim, you never know, right? We might be hitting the casinos. Is there one in Anaheim or is it all in LA?
I don't know, but I know you have the Hustler right there. You have there's several of them right there that you can play at. And but while I'm thinking about it, guys, I did list a bunch of graded season 1 on eBay, on my eBay store. It's just Rob stuff on eBay. If you guys are interested in any of them, let me know. I have them marked extremely high right now, but of course I can do way better on the prices if anybody's interested. And I have a lot more going up soon too. So if anybody wants them, I've got PSA 10s of these. I've got some PSA 9s too, so that are a little bit cheaper. So if you guys want, let me know.
There you go, guys. So if you want to get graded cards, from Rob's stuff, guys, go to his eBay store. And the prices are a bit inflated there, but if you want to get a good deal, DM him on Twitter. He'll do you
either that, or if you want to just put an offer in and just let me know that you saw it on YouTube or whatever on our channel, and then message that, then I'll just let you know what I can sell it for.
Yeah. And spread the word, guys. Spread the word. Kal-El saying, hello, people. How you doing, buddy, man? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. DC Fanverse, what's up, buddy? Hey, DC Fanverse got the legendary Black Adam on the drop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He pulled that one out at the back. So congrats, man. Awesome one. All right. Guys, that is basically the reward for chapter 1, guys. Please keep an eye on your email. And if you're out of the top 100, then what you want to do is just wait a bit, because the reward stuff is going to be coming out for you, the people over top 100 a bit later on. So the next thing I want to be kind of talking about, and this has been so juicy. Testicles obviously kind of put this on Discord. Let me just share the screen on Discord again, and then we'll kind of just talk about that in a second. So what do we have? We basically, obviously we were talking about this a few weeks back, quite a few weeks back actually, and we've been basically kind of talking about the whole thing about crafting and also burning. And finally, HRO obviously kind of been, they must have listened to our live stream, buddy. Trust me. Otherwise, you know what? Why would they kind of do it? And they must be listening into us. So we've been talking about it, guys, and they finally have said it. So I'm going to quickly just read. I'm just going to go through each point, and I'll just sort of kind of discuss it. We'll just kind of discuss, I guess, what your thoughts are. How do you think that's going to look? And guys, obviously, let us know what your thoughts are in the chat, guys. What do you think that's going to kind of look like as well? So this is what Testicles have put out. So what's up, HRO fam? The team is excited to finally announce that on November 17th, which is, how many days away is that? How many days?
That's Thursday. That's the day I'm flying into Anaheim.
5 days away, guys. Yeah, 5 days away. We're going to be activating quest and HRO reward points on our platform. Kryptoni put it this way: the guy may have missed breakfast, but he's not missed a single day of him not going into the actual app and pressing claim. Because he is from day one, dude. He is been literally going in there and claiming his reward. Mate, I think you're the only person that I know that has been actually claiming every single day. I most likely have missed quite a few days because I just got busy. But dude, congratulations, man, because I think you'll be definitely on the top of the leaderboard. But in essence, guys, we're going to be getting what's it called? The HRO reward points for going on there and claiming them. And there's also going to be quests as well that are going to be kind of activated. That's going to be pretty dope. And I think, you know what? We'll talk about what that kind of looks like. What does quest look like? Obviously, we know what HRO reward points is, because you're literally just kind of redeeming them every single day. The reward points are going to be an essential part of our ecosystem, specifically being rewarded for collecting and the ability to craft your collectibles into new ones. So let's see what that actually could potentially mean. So number one, what are HRO reward points? The answer is HRO reward points are a point-based reward system for engagement on the platform, collecting, and in the future, discarding and burning your burning your cards. Number two, what about all the times I've engaged with HRO before? So this is about logging into the actual app itself, claiming your actual daily reward. Pack opening. I'm assuming pack opening is on live streams. Is that what it is? That's the only thing I could assume.
Well, pack opening is opening digital packs.
Digital packs. Okay, cool.
Digital packs.
All right, so there you go, guys. Yeah, pack opening. And this is. Hang on a second, but that's not you engaging with HRO, though, is it?
Yeah, it is. They the point is here is just to have you on the app doing things. That's why when you claim your rewards, like if you make a purchase sale or a sale or purchase, you get to click that green button. Yeah. Same thing with trading. If you make a trade, they just want you on the app. But the more time they have on the app, the better it is for them. That's just
okay, cool. Fair enough then.
They're just trying to get you to stay on the app longer.
So that's pack opening then, guys. The digital pack openings that you guys are going to be, that you have been kind of doing. We've got trading, which is obviously buying, selling, or transferring or giving away, whatever it may be. You're also going to be getting points for that as well. And also the market purchase. The market purchase and sale. So you're also going to be getting points as well. So the answer for that is we've kept a track of this engagement and we'll be airdropping hero reward points retroactively to accounts in the near future. All right, okay. So let's go back to the first one, right? So that's obviously number 2. So the first one was, what are hero reward points? This is obviously points reward system engaging on the platform. I'm assuming that is the hero platform and not Discord or things like that. Collecting and in the future discarding and burning your cards. Does that mean? So the question is, what can you do with the reward points then?
I just think they're saying there's going to be like a leaderboard for reward points, and they're going to do airdrops based on that leaderboard.
And the question is, can you redeem that the reward points for something? Could it be like a shop that you could go there and then potentially use your reward points in order to purchase something? I don't know.
Possibly, I guess. I don't know.
Because if that is the case, that would be really, really good. Because actually, it's like a marketplace where only you could purchase with reward points. That then kind of allows them people to be able to be active on the actual platform, logging, open digital packs, do trading, etc. So it then gets the secondary market kind of working. But then you also get reward points, and then you could kind of be, I guess, utilizing it and then purchasing whatever you could kind of do so. So I think that's what it could potentially look like. We'll talk about burning and crafting, but I think that's a really, really smart way of engaging users on the platform and getting, I guess, sales coming through, right? That's going to be the beauty about it.
Well, that's the goal. They want you. There's market purchases and sales. They make a percentage every time you buy or sell something, and if you get bonus points for that, I mean, it's great for them. It's a way to up their business and reward you in the process. So that's awesome. Win-win.
For sure. So then the next one we have, can anyone earn hero reward points? So the answer is all of our heroes can earn hero reward points after completing the onboarding quests. What's that? What's an onboarding quest? No one's done that, right?
Yeah, we did it when you onboarded. They gave you one thing for when you first signed up, and it was like doing your
guys,
your KYC and stuff like that, just to sign up.
Oh, okay. As in doing a KYC piece for it. Okay. Right. This one unlocks the remaining quests, and they can be completed to earn hero reward points. Hero reward points can be redeemed for eligible rewards. There we go. This is the key, guys. This is the key. Hero points can be redeemed for eligible rewards. Now that makes me think, what can that be? What could that be? Could that be where actually you are purchasing certain digital collectibles that are only going to be in the marketplace from the hero store? Or could it be the fact that actually a certain amount of points is worth a dollar value? Right?
Could be. It could be anything. They could have their own, NFTs on there, or it could be anything. It could be merch. It could be, clothing. It could be anything really. Just build a store. I mean, a lot of companies do that. They build a store where you can use your points or whatever. So there's no telling. Could be anything.
So guys, what do you guys think this, hero reward points can be redeemed for? What does that kind of look like in your life?
So many points as a digital pack, maybe, on a drop or whatever. Or, and it could be anything.
Let's have a look. Let's see what people are saying in the chat, man. Let's have a quick look. Krypton is saying, I logged in every day before the pre-orders even came out. I logged in when there was no items and no market.
That's dedication right there, man. What were you doing?
Exactly.
What did you do? just logged in and left?
Mate, that is dedication. Congrats, man. I think if anyone, Krypton is going to be on the top of that leaderboard.
I tell you what, Kryptoni is dedicated. There's no doubt about that. He's dedicated. There's no question. In everything he does.
DC Fan saying hero reward points can be redeemed for eligible rewards. Yeah, definitely. I think we just catched up on that one. So there will be rewards which could be anything, right?
Yep.
So this is the thing. This is what we don't know. They haven't been very specific as to what that kind of means or what that kind of looks like. And we're thinking, could it be merch? Could it be digital items or just specific cards? Or could it be actually the fact that you could turn them points into dollars and then potentially could be buying packs for digital packs? We just don't know. And it'd be great to kind of understand the mechanism and what they're thinking it could be. So again, it creates that engagement. It creates I guess a fan base, but also at the same time that returning customer. Because the last thing you want is obviously, it's the market's pretty busy initially, and then it sort of kind of dies down, and actually people.
Well, there could be real world rewards too. There could be movie premieres, or meet and greets, or cons, or anything like that. You could get access to as well. It could be anything. That's really cool.
That is cool. They've kept it open, and I think what, Hero guys, if you are listening to this, please, do ask the community, right? I mean, we don't know what you got in the pipeline, whether the fact that it could be events access, it could be access to certain drops, it could be certain items to be purchasing or turning it into dollars. I don't know what that kind of looks like, but it'd be great for you guys to share some sort of a sneak peek into what that kind of looks like. I think it'd be super dope, man. But
sure.
We'll find out. Hood Squirrel's in the house, man. What's up, Waz and Rob, man? How are you doing? Hood Squirrel is in the house, man. Hope you're well, man.
Where'd you end up at, Hood Squirrel, on the rewards? I'm sure he was top 10. Well, I don't know.
No, I can't remember, actually. I can't. Yeah, let us know, man. Let us know.
I think I asked him that last time, but I don't remember what he said.
DC fan was saying, example, 100 points equals one digital drop pack. I don't know. I mean, we that's like a dollar a point. 1 point is $1. I don't think it's going to be that rich, if I'm honest with you, because that's like, if I just log in, I'll get $1 a day. I think that's going to be a bit too much, but you never know, right? You never know. It could be anything. Example, 500 points equals special reward card, anything at this point. I mean, literally, it could be anything at this point, right? We just don't know what it could be, but it'd be great to find out what it is from the team. Guys, we're going to find out anytime soon. Like I think around about the November the 17th, 5 more days or so. I mean, it doesn't say specifically that day, but anytime around that time, I think that's what they're going to give. Hopefully,
can I share something not quite related right now?
Yeah.
But I know this affects the people in the chat. I just got my airdrop for Chucky. So just to let you guys know, it just came through.
Congratulations,
it is in my account.
Man.
I got number 1830. So if you're waiting on that airdrop, I know this is HRO, but if you're waiting on that airdrop, we finally got it. Okay.
There you go, guys. Let me guess.
That it is completely has no value to it. We got it. So.
Let me guess. Everyone's flooring it right now.
I'm sure. I haven't even looked, but I'm sure.
Flooring it. Krypton is saying, I bet we will be able to redeem points for a whitelist. I think whitelist, yeah. But I don't know. Do I think whitelist is going to be something that I use my points for? Most likely I won't, if I'm honest with you. I just think there should be sorry. Thank you. I think for me, you want to use your reward points smart, right? You got to be, I guess, a bit clever to kind of use them in terms of, there could be specific drops, so you might definitely want to get whitelisted, but it could be the fact that actually there might be monthly digital rewards. Every single month there might be something different. So there may be
another way they could, I didn't mean to cut you off, I'm sorry, but just on that thought, they might, if you have so many points, you might get whitelisted. They might not cost you anything, but they might say like the top 10% are going to get whitelisted because you've interacted so much with the app that your reward, you still keep your points, but like the top 10% in points may get that whitelist. That's possible too, I would think. Just to reward the people with the most points.
Yeah. Or could it be the fact that actually you're using your reward points, you could then craft certain things. So it could be actually, I'm going to hand in 50 common cards of X, Y, and Z, and actually it's going to also cost me. Actually, this is what I could do. I could burn 100 cards of common and craft it into something different, right? Or I could maybe do 50 cards, but then use 50 points in order to then kind of craft something from it. I mean, it could be anything, right?
Yeah, it could be anything.
It'd be really, really good to kind of know, man. This is fans laughing away. Hood Squirrel saying top 63rd, I think. Locked in the Hollow Batman and movie uncut sheet. Let's go, man. Beyond stoked and can't wait to hang it up on my wall. Let's go, guys. Definitely do us a favor. When you guys get your uncut sheets and you start obviously putting up on your wall, take them pictures, guys. Share it with us on Twitter. Tag us in, man. I'd love to kind of see your uncut sheets that you guys have kind of framed up. Chucky Gate from Kryptonian, man. Yeah, Chucky Gate. Oh, mate. MBTB Shannon. Hey, guys, I'm sorry I'm late to the party. Mate, it's all good. We're just kind of just chatting. Thank you so much for we're stopping by. So going back to the original thing, guys, number 3, as you could see, the hero reward points can be redeemed for eligible rewards. I'd be very, very interested to know what that kind of looks like. I'm looking forward to what that kind of looks like. I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to the crafting and also burning. So we're going to talk about that in a second. Let's just talk about number 4. What if I've already completed steps in onboarding? Answer: your quest should be unlocked. Please reach out to us if you're seeing any issues. So I'm assuming this is from the 17th, guys. If you've done your onboarding already, guys, and from the 17th, if you haven't actually seen it been unlocked, do reach out to the hero team on Discord as an example, or through the support ticket. Then they will be able to kind of give you helping hand. But I think, reach them out to them on Discord, which is going to be a lot more easier. We want to ensure our hero reward points and quests are working as expected ahead of crafting and burning. With this, the debut of crafting and burning will be announced a bit later as we give quest and hero reward points some time to run. Okay, so there you go, guys. You just heard read it there. Crafting and burning isn't going to come on the 17th or any day 17th. They're going to do reward points and quests on that date. So later on down the line, once they see everything is still fine, there's no issues, then they're going to be bringing in crafting and burning. So that's the latest so far.
And for people who don't know, blow me up real quick, Wazza. If you go to your new, where it says new quest right here on the app, and it says complete one trade. If you go here, you can see that I've completed my onboarding. If you see that, then that means you've completed your onboarding. And then you have your general, which doesn't have anything on it yet for me. And then you have weekly that you can log in. And like I'm 86% of my daily logins, 20% for market purchases, because I did buy some cards yesterday. You can fill these out, and that's how you're going to get more points as well, I believe. And then your daily, all I've done today is my daily login. So you can keep track of it right here under quests. Okay, what's it? I'm back. Here, you can come back now. Don't leave me. I don't know what to do by myself.
So I'm talking away as if I'm on the stream. I was like, hang on a second, why is everyone replying back?
We can't hear you. We can't hear
you. All right, I found it. So I'm in quests. And then I go to what? General. No. Oh, all right. I've got it. All right, I've got it. I've actually got it right now. So, guys, if you want to know where it is, as you can see where it says next quest down here. Sorry, it's really, really bad in terms of I can't plug this in. So click on quest. You'll obviously get all of this. But it's at the top here, guys, where it says complete. It will say onboarding achieved, right? So onboarding achievement is going to be there. If you've done that, guys, on the November the 17th, it should have all the other quests unlocked, right? So keep an eye on that and see what that kind of looks like. I think we're all going to be checking on. Actually, 17th. Well, hang on, I'm going to be in Anaheim on the 17th, I think. Yeah, I am.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Can anyone? Like, if I forget, can someone remind me, please? Because I have no Scooby-Doo. Yeah. I'll definitely be at Anaheim there or LA, one of them. So let's talk about crafting and burning. So first and foremost, what do you think crafting and burning kind of looks like? You've been in the industry for quite some time, right? So you kind of seen crafting and burning from different places. So what does crafting and burning mean to you, and what could that look like from a hero perspective?
Well, it's going to be a double-edged sword, and I think when it first takes off, people are going to really want to burn collectibles to get a different collectible. It's just the way the world is. But what's going to end up happening? You're going to end up with less and less every time that people burn. So you have to keep in mind how many of each do you want to keep. What it's a game you have to play. I think it's going to be huge. It's going to give some people another reason to log into the app. You have a lot of people right now that I think are just. If you go look at how many $1 cards there are on the hybrid side, and even on the digital side, there's hundreds of thousands of $1 cards. And people want to do some of those cards. Right now, it's kind of hopeless. If you open, any of these cards I just opened, 90% of them would list in the market for $1 and wouldn't sell. And you can't list for less than that on the market. So people are going to want something to do with all those cards. Long term, is it smart to burn them? I don't know. I don't have any idea. It just depends on how it ends up playing out. I'll burn some, but I'm not going to burn everything for sure. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how people play it. But as far as what's going to happen, I have no idea. And it also depends on how good the rewards are you get too.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends. It depends on if the rewards are valuable or not. Is it going to be worth it? You know, is it going to be worth it to burn your commons and not your epics? I don't know. You know, superiors. I don't know. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting, but we need more information before we can say for sure.
So I think what would be good if they do obviously do the burning, guys. I think what would be amazing to kind of have is, for example, let me just have a quick look. Let me see if it actually shows that. Here we go. Yeah. So I'm going to quickly just share you guys my screen, and I'll tell you what I'd like to kind of see. So, for example, I don't know, it's Batman common. Right now, it says there's this many in circulation out of this. That's not a lot.
No. Yeah,
wow.
There's still only a third of the cards have been redeemed.
Wow, guys, only a third of this Batman common card has been redeemed. That's been actually scanned in. That says a lot in terms of what's then actually out there in the wild. Yeah,
a lot of people are holding on open packs, and a lot of people just bought them, opened them, and didn't scan them.
Didn't scan them. Yeah. So what I'd like to kind of see is underneath here, maybe, or somewhere down here, it says, okay, do you know what? In circulation is going to be this, but then burnt X amount, right? I'd love to have a number here that they actually tell us how many actually has then been burnt. And I think that'd be great to kind of have that as additional information. So then we could then make a better judgment as to what we want to do. I think the other part is to keep an eye, guys, on the floor of these actual cards itself, right? So why do I actually say that? It's not financial advice, but this is my thought process, right? Depending on what the rewards kind of look like, what that kind of could be. It could be a limited amount of collectibles. It could be a limited amount of X, Y, and Z, whatever it may be. It could be actually, you know what, we only have 50 of this limited amount for this month for this type of collectible. Whoever the first 50 are to be able to burn it, they will actually get that reward. If it's an unlimited,
it could be burned for reward points. You know, the reward points we just talked about. You know, it could be something like that as well.
So that could be another mechanism, right? Where it could be a burn to reward, where you get reward points, and if you get reward points, then the question is, what can you do with that reward points? So again, there's a lot of things that could come to play. I think it's.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was going to say that while you have that Batman up, anybody who was here at the beginning knows that Batman card was one of the most valuable common cards in the app. So if you got to burn so many common cards, you might want to find out what the ones that held their value the longest before you just go in and burning. See, that Batman card would probably be that card, and of course, Action Comics 1 would be 2 cards I probably wouldn't burn at all. You see what I'm saying? But like you want to go up the page a little bit. Okay, that one's still going for $5. But if you go up that page a little bit, or down the page a little bit.
Up, down. Yeah,
down the page a little bit. But see, like, you see like Gotham City and Arkham Asylum, all those things were $1 for a long time. You know, Lex Luthor, Darkseid, all those were $1 for a long time. So it might be, that might be the game you want to play is, don't just go in and burn all your commons is what I'm getting at. Because I think some of them are going to hold some value in the long run.
So as an example, we've got, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
A long time. There's a bunch.
Yeah, there's maybe around about 60 there.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Or 50 of them. The question is, I think it's going to be one of them ones. It's going to be cat and mouse, right? If the rewards are going to be amazing, then actually, you know what? People might be buying up the $1 cards quickly.
People are going to swipe those floors if it's worth it. Yeah,
exactly, sure. Right? So I think that, guys, keep an eye out as to the second the article comes out, the second they announce what the reward mechanism is. If it's something that you think that is actually going to be great for you and you've done your own research, then obviously have a look at that. For me, if I see actually the reward system is going to be phenomenal and actually, do you know what, it's going to be very valuable, I personally would most likely be clearing up the floor of these $1 cards, because then I know actually I could then burn them and get a rarity type of card or a collectible, whatever it may be. What I'd like them to kind of do potentially is, if there is a marketplace with actually, there's 5 items in there, I personally wouldn't want them to be an unlimited supply. Yeah. What I'd like them to kind of have is maybe a limited supply of each collectible. Number one, that allows scarcity. Number two, it allows people to, what do you call it? Burn them as quickly as possible, but also then finding that right balance at the same time. So I think that's going to be pretty dope. So if they do have a limited amount run on the marketplace or that reward system, I think that's going to be super dope, dude. But it could be anything, right? It really could be anything.
I mean, this is all speculation, guys. We have no idea. We're just guessing and hoping and wishing right now.
Absolutely.
So keep that in mind. We're not. We're just throwing ideas out there.
And at the same time, also it's good to kind of take into consideration, right? Where if you are burning certain cards, that's going to obviously reduce the actual circulation supply. And potentially, again, it's not financial about that. Again, what could happen is the floor could then start rising. So potentially, we might not be seeing these $1 floor prices. Actually, we might be seeing these, potentially kind of going up, depending on how many are getting burnt or whatever that may kind of look like. So I think it's going to be cat and mouse, a lot of decision making, which is going to be right for you, but also at the same time keeping an eye out on whatever other people are doing. And again, it doesn't just because the fact that I might be doing something or Rob might be doing something or another YouTuber or whoever may be doing something, it may not be the right decision. Yeah. But see what's going to be working out for you. And I think
we're not influencers, guys. We're just sharing our journey. That's all we're doing. But another thing I want to say real quick too is for people who were here, early on know this. The movie cards got to $1 way faster than everything else. So if you were to go to the Batman movie cards and look at those commons, you're going to see hundreds of them for $1 because nobody's buying them. So go to that and then go down to like the cowl and stuff like that, shadows, vengeance, those you're going to just have rows of $1 ones there. So there's tons and tons and tons of them.
Yeah. And the reason being, they've got a higher mint run of them as well, don't they? That's why.
Yeah.
There you go. So it is. I think November 17th. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. That's not when the crafting and burning is going to be announced. It's going to be a bit later on. But yeah, I think it's going to be super dope. And this is obviously for digital cards. Imagine, Rob, right? Imagine if they've done this for digital, for crafting and burning. What if they end up doing crafting and burning for physical cards, the actual physical cards?
Yeah, I don't know how they would do it, but that would be cool. It would be really cool. It would be. I think what would be great would be like if they, would like set up a booth at like a convention or something and say, bring your physical cards here. We'll burn them. We'll burn them here, and we'll give you something else for them or something like that. That would be really cool.
Yeah, really absolutely. Cool. Or potentially, do we post them into Hero, to one of their addresses, head office, or whatever PO box it may be, and then they could obviously, do it for the. I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. If they could do it for digital is going to be a lot more easier, right? Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The physical part, I think, is going to be a lot more complicated in terms of the operations for it. But dude, that'd be so dope because I got like loads of physicals. Loads of
I don't know what you're talking about.
So do you, mate. I know you have. You got shitloads of them. Brendan, hey Brendan, man, how you doing, buddy, man? Are those graded hero cards back there? Yes, they are. Rob, do you want to just tell Brendan what you're doing?
I got back a bunch of graded HRO cards. I got some more coming. They should be here hopefully next week. I've been waiting on forever. But they are listed on my eBay store. They're listed really high. The price is listed really high. If you're interested in one, just send me an offer on eBay and let me know that you saw it here or whatever, a Wazza stream or my stream or whatever, and I'll give you a way better price than what I have stuff listed at right now. I'm just getting it all up right now, and then I'm going to do some promotional stuff with some of those cards. I'm just getting it all listed right now to see what I have. Yeah. But yeah, if you're interested in some cards, let me know.
Guys, Rob will tweet this out later on once he's got everything sorted. If you don't mind, please retweet the tweet. Because you might not be able to, you might not be interested in getting the graded PSA cards, but there might be other people in the actual space that are interested in that. You might have a friend on your Twitter list. Please, if you don't mind, retweet that out.
And when you go to eBay, you can't type in HRO cards because they won't come up. But the way I have mine listed, like if you're looking for an Action Comics 1, I have it listed 2022 DC cards, PSA 9 mint. Action Comics 1, AC1, physical only Superman low pop. So type in those words or a combination of those words. If you put HRO, you're not going to find them because you cannot use HRO as a word in eBay. They will kick your listing out. So if you put in like Action Comics 1 PSA, that'll definitely bring it up. So yeah, just look it up that way. Don't try to look up HRO. You're not going to find it.
Rob,
And
do you have an eBay
don't
store?
put in the word NFT either because we won't find it.
Do you have an eBay store for your for them cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mind putting that link in the chat? Is that right?
Yeah, I can put it in there.
If you can, that'd be great. I'll also add it to the description of the YouTube channel, the YouTube video itself. So if you guys need to obviously go there, please do so. So crafting and burning, guys. I think me and Rob, we were obviously doing a live stream a few weeks back. We called it, and guess what, guys? It is actually coming, and we are genuinely excited. But on top of that, we are also excited about what the reward point system is going to be from Hero as well at the same time. And I'm sure there's going to be some great stuff. So they're going to see how the quest and the reward point system goes initially from the 17th, potentially for a few weeks. I don't know how long. I'm just only estimating. And then they're going to be able to kind of bring out what the mechanism kind of looks like for burning and so forth. And I think that's when it's going to get really juicy, especially for chapter 1. I cannot wait to see what that kind of looks like. And you'll be damn sure we'll be doing a live stream and talking about it more in detail when the details actually come out, and we'll give our thought process as to actually what does that actually look like now in the real world once we get the details come through. Brendan saying awesome, thanks guys. No worries, man. Hope that kind of helps. So I think, guys, look, it was just a quick update, just to kind of have a conversation about what it kind of looks like. We are going to be, I'll be opening up. I know you guys can't see it, but I'll be opening up some of these booster boxes after I come back from Anaheim. I might do a booster box opening whilst I'm in Anaheim with all the people that are sort of kind of there. We'll just kind of go live stream. Imagine having a whole team kind of doing it there. That'd be super fun, right?
That would be cool.
Having a good old laugh, right? Listen, if we pull a mythic, guys, please do not football tackle me down, right? So
at least let him get the card into some protection before you football tackle him down.
Absolutely that, yeah. We've got Shannon saying, have you found if there is much of a market for physical only hero cards on eBay?
The eBay market has dropped tremendously. There's not a lot of people looking for them right now. If I'm being totally honest, there's not a lot of sales going on right now. HRO cards, I think you're definitely buying for the future if you grade cards or you want to sell cards without just giving them away. I have been buying some. I did buy some that were really low mint, super cheap to grade. But if you're not doing that, I mean, it's really hard to make money with them right now if that's what you're trying to do. I mean, if you can afford to, personally, I would just put them up and just wait. But that's what I would do. But if you're looking to sell them and get them out there, and actually make money, you're probably not going to be able to do it right now.
Yeah. I think the other part is just to give you guys a bit of a heads up. So whilst I was in London Comic Con, guys, we had an eBay store there as well. Sorry. And there was the team members from eBay as well. So there was a conversation that I had with one of the top marketing team people who basically said, we understand there is an actual issue right now where people obviously are trying to list hero cards, but the reason why they get delisted is because it's not it goes against their policy. So their policy is basically the following, right? the easier version is you can list an NFT on its own, or you could list a physical card on its own. But what you can't do is list both of them as one. That's the issue. So they know, obviously, Hero is part of that. So unfortunately, they are going to be relooking at their policy. They're going to get it amended. And once they've done that, we then going to be able to.
They're not going to amend it. I know they might have said that, telling people that, but they're not. And the reason they're not going to do it is it just opens up too much of a liability of people actually getting the physical card, scanning it, and then sending it back as a return. And there's no way you're going to be able to prove it otherwise. So I've dealt with this kind of stuff before with things with eBay, and it always comes back to what is getting returned. And if you're trying to sell physicals with digitals, you're taking a huge risk, because that person can say, they can get your card, scan your card, and say, look, I don't want this anymore. They could tell eBay it's defective, even if you don't have returns on. They can send it back to you, and you have no way to prove it. That's the issue. So yeah. I mean, they might have said that, but I seriously doubt it. If they do, you're still going to get burned if you try to sell it, and people want to take advantage of you. So I would be really careful selling them on eBay unscanned. It's very dangerous.
There we go. There we go.
On eBay for 25 years. So ever since I remember, I was on eBay so early that when I first got on there, you could sell human body parts. People were selling like human skulls and stuff like that on there. That's how long I've been on eBay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. There we go. So you heard it here. Just be careful, guys. Really be careful.
Be really careful.
Krypton is saying not much hero content out there, guys. Thank you for this, guys. We're going to be doing a lot more, guys, hero content. I've just been super busy, so obviously Rob has, but there's going to be more content that comes along with obviously all the updates that are going to be coming from Hero. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be coming from Hero, and we're going to be covering it for sure, right? So whether that we're having a conversation about it, or whether the fact that actually we're trying to discuss and see what that kind of looks like, and also we're going to be doing some live pack openings as well. So there's a lot of stuff happening. So thank you so much, Kryptoni, man. Really appreciate it, buddy. Brendan saying, what do you guys think of the M mistake cards and their current and future values? So there's only one type of cards that are going to be the M cards, right? So I don't know if you know about this, Rob, right?
No,
so,
I don't know. Come up.
So I'll tell you what the M cards are. So there's obviously all these misprints, right? So the misprint cards are going to be, I think, I can't remember what it was, but there's going to be something, and then you send in the card, they send it back, and then there's going to be a letter with then the number, all right? So yeah, they basically replaced it, and obviously that's going to be the misprint cards in essence. Actually, there's two parts to it. So let me ask you that question. What are your thoughts about the current and future values? So this is not financial advice, but this is what I guess Rob's been in this space for quite some time. Rob, what are your thoughts about the misprint cards, and what does that kind of look like for the future?
I guess when you say the M mistake cards, are you talking about just the
misprints,
the number being wrong on the front and the back, or was there
Correct,
a different?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. That's why I bought so many chapter 1s. It wasn't because it was chapter 1. It wasn't to be on the leaderboard. It was because of those misprint cards, and I ended up with like 90 something of them. I got them all graded. That's actually the graded cards I have coming back, are all my misprint cards. Those should be here in the next week or so. I've been saying that for a month, but they screwed them up. I don't know what happened, but there was some kind of damage done to one of my cards, so hopefully it wasn't a good one. We'll see. But anyway, they fixed it all. It should be getting taken care of, and I should have them back hopefully next week. So yeah, I'm really bullish on them. It's just going off of past precedent of error cards, and the fact that they caught it so quick. Those misprint cards were only, as far as I can tell, were only sold at Walmart in the U.S. And they caught them all. They fixed it, and like you guys didn't get any of them in Europe. They didn't get any of them anywhere else. As far as I know, there weren't any like in the pre-orders. As far as I know, there weren't any like on Amazon. It was all Walmart cards. So there can't be a whole lot of them out there. And the magic potion for, value in any collectible card is first appearance, misprints, mistakes, any of that stuff that got fixed quickly, because there's not going to be a lot of them. And then if you can get them graded, you can get those cards in a PSA 10 or 9. That to me that's the ultimate thing to have. I mean, if you look at any other collectible in history, now there's a difference between a misprint that got fixed and, like last stream we saw those cards that were actually misprints that they didn't bother to fix. It's a totally different thing. Those cards aren't going to be worth any more because they're just wrong, but there's not a limited supply of them. They're still going to have the whole run of that. It's just going to be wrong. So that's not going to make them worth more. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I'm huge on them. I think they're great. I'm super, super pumped about them. It's one of my favorite things that's going on right now.
So I think there's two parts to this one. So the first part, I think, with the misprint cards, I personally wouldn't get them exchanged. That's just me being me.
There's no way.
I'd keep the actual cards as what it actually is, without it being exchanged. So that's what I would do. Yeah, so obviously do what you feel like kind of doing, but I personally wouldn't get them traded in, because actually a lot of people have got them traded in, they got it exchanged, and actually that reduces the supply and circulation of how many misprint cards there are. And in the future, we don't want to put a number to it because again, we don't want to talk about anything financially and give you guys advice, but it's more so the fact that what I think is it's going to hold a lot more value moving forward, and there's going to be little to none.
It also goes back to the fact that this was mostly marketed to the NFT space. This was not marketed to physical collectors. They don't know that. Physical collectors don't know that unless they heard me screaming about it on my YouTube channel. That's the only people here that would probably know about it, unless they've been in card collecting for years and they know how that works. And that I think is going to make there be even less of them out there than we originally thought. And there's already not going to be a lot of them out there because I don't know if you guys know or not, but just because it was an error card, they weren't all error cards. It was the epics and the legendaries, and it was only a small percentage of the epics and legendaries because I found a ton of epics and legendaries in those packs that weren't error cards. So it's not a whole lot of them. And then, people not knowing what they were, sending them back in, or as we saw before, we only have a third of the stuff being redeemed as it is anyway. How many of them weren't redeemed? How many of them, who knows? How many of them are still sitting in boxes? Nobody knows. So I think it's probably the most valuable thing. I would take I think long term, I think a low mint error card that's a PSA 10 could very easily be worth more than a mythic, in my personal opinion.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing to kind of hear. There's one more thing I want to add on, guys. If you or someone that has a mythic card, which is a misprint, do not get that exchanged.
Did they have mythic misprints?
There is.
Oh, is there? Okay, I didn't realize there was. I didn't know there was.
And it's very, very minimal. Like, very minimal. It's unbelievable how minimal it is. If you know or you've got one yourself, you want to keep it. Trust me. If you don't want to keep it, give it to me. Like, I'll take it off of you for sure. That is gonna. You gotta understand the supply is gonna be so low on that one in circulation, and in the future. And remember, it's chapter 1, guys. It's chapter 1, which is then going to be potentially worth God knows what, right? And I think collectors are going to be looking for the most rarest card, which is obviously mythic alone straight away, and there's going to be little to none in terms of mythic cards on that one.
Have you seen one?
I've not seen one, but I know there's it's out there.
Is there? Okay.
There is.
Because I've never seen one. I've never heard of one until just now, and I've been pretty deep into this. So that's it's so rare. So I think that's why I would say 100% keep it. So if you know anyone, guys, keep it. I just hope they haven't turned it in, because that's gonna suck. That is gonna suck. I could just imagine people who bought them from Walmart and they're sort of kind of stacking them and holding them. They're like, oh, do I now actually open up the packs now and see what's inside them? Well, see, people's dilemma was let's say you open up an error card and the front mint was a 2-digit or 3-digit and the back mint was a 5-digit. That's why people were sending them in, because they wanted that lower mint number. Okay, that's why they were exchanging them. So, I would think probably maybe even half got exchanged. The lower mints got exchanged. Of course, if people had it the other way, they're fine with it, because they're getting the lower mint when they scan it. So it's going to be a difference there. But I would never trade out an error card, especially when you're dealing with this low of a mint number. I mean, you got to realize we're only dealing with 7 million cards total in the entire set worldwide, and then to have only that few that are even able to be error cards, it's just they're so scarce. It's so hard to get them that I would hold on to any of them I have, obviously.
Yeah. Now, hold on, guys. Hold on to them.
Also, just to let you guys know, PSA right now is running a special $15 to grade a card. If you've never graded a card before, I have videos on my channel about how to do it. It's super easy to do. I'm not telling you guys to grade these cards. They may not ever be worth anything, but for $15 to protect something, your mythics, your errors, your very low mints or anything like that, just to protect them for the future, I think is a really good deal, and I would recommend anybody do it. I mean,
what's the minimum order for the $15? What's the minimum order?
I want to say it's 20 cards, but I mean, still $300, to protect.
I'm bringing my cards over to you next week. Just saying.
Well, actually, while you're there, you could drop your cards off at PSA.
Where are they though?
Long Beach, not far at all from where you're staying. You're going to be there a few extra days, huh?
Is it in LA?
Yeah, Long Beach. It's 45 minutes.
Mate, I might as well just drop them then if that's the case.
Yeah, you can do a walk-in. You can do a walk-in with all your cards. I just thought of that.
Yeah. I'm taking my collection. I'm taking my mythics with me. I'm going to be taking me
after we get off stream or whenever. Let me know, and I'll help you fill out the paperwork. And you can just fill out all the paperwork. Go in there with the paperwork and the cards. Just drop them off.
We'll do it after the stream. But
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's easy.
That out. I am going to be busy this weekend. I literally have 3 days before I fly out. That was.
But you schedule. I mean, you're going to be there extra days though, so that's good. I mean, you can get that taken care of. That'll actually save you a lot of money and headache from having to ship them in and worry about them getting there and getting them back and all that.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Rob, how big is your human skull collection?
Oh, I sold all that a long time ago, man. But the statute of limitations has ran out, so you can't get me on any of it.
Oh, there you go then. Fair enough. Brendan's saying, I have M915 Wonder Woman, and this is my favorite card ever. I hope to see your mistake misprint cards, Rob. So Rob's when Rob does get in, he's going to do it on his channel, guys. He's going to be doing a reveal of the misprint PSA card grading. So keep an eye on that, guys. I cannot wait for that to kind of happen. When we're looking at ETA time for that.
They were supposed to be here like a month ago. I know you remember me talking about it, but they got screwed up. And that happens with PSA guys. It happens all the time. So if your cards get screwed up while they're in, like if it takes longer to get them back or whatever, that's just how it is. So don't worry about it. But you'll get them back eventually. I've actually got, I think, some error cards here graded somewhere because I got some back in my first slot, but I don't know where they're at. They're not in this set. I don't have. Man, I got so many cards. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
But yeah, I'll pull them out at some point and show you guys. But I'll for sure be doing that stream whenever they come in.
Mate, when it comes through, mate, definitely. I want to see what you get. Brendan's saying, such good info. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Brendan's also saying, oh, no, I got mine exchanged. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you guys want to get exchanged. It's all well and good. But personally, what we're doing is we're not going to get them exchanged. And we're going to have them hodled for a very, very long time. So that's the plan for sure. So, yeah. And this is experience from previous card collecting that Rob has done. And the previous, in terms of different card collecting brands, this is what happens if there is a misprint.
Go on eBay and type in just a very generic thing is if you go in and you type in Vulpix blue dot error or something like that, it's going to bring up an error card. And what that was, it was a factory misprint. It had a little blue dot on this card. Those cards, even though it's a very, very common card, this card was printed by the multi-millions. That card with that little blue dot on it is worth more than just the regular card. Now, there's actually some errors that are worth way more because they're way more rare, but that's just a super, super common card that was an error that is worth quite a bit more money. So, it's just precedent. In history, I've seen it so many times, and there's actually people out there that don't do anything but collect error cards. Now, also keep in mind when you're opening these packs, I don't know if you guys saw, but Kobe collects. He got some cards that were miscut, and they were cut like this. They were like half the card, like the card was cut right here, and so you had two cards on one card. That's something else you want to get graded because that is super rare. It's hard to find, and those are super valuable if you can find them. But keep in mind, there's a difference between a miscut card, an off-center card, and just a really bad cut card. If it's just a really bad cut card that's just off-center, 70-30 or whatever, you're just going to get a bad grade on it. It's not worth doing. If it's more than that, though, if you have a card that's cut, to where you see an excess, like the next card in that card can be worth a lot of money because it was missed by quality control, and it's there's just very few of them. They're very rare to find. So that's another thing you want to look for.
Gareth asking, hey guys, I hope you're good. When you say error cards, does that include misprint on the image? As my Wonder Woman legend has a line at the top which looks like the start of another card.
If you want to send a picture to me on Twitter, you can. It's just Rob Stuff YouTube, Rob Stuff YT on Twitter, and I'll let you know. But yeah, that could be an error card for sure. It just depends on how much it is as to the value. But yeah, I wouldn't just because it's funny because you see an issue like that and you don't know what you're looking at, and you automatically think, oh man, I got screwed. This card's ruined. That's not the case. There are people who collect nothing but error cards that are miscuts, and so yeah, keep that in mind for sure.
Cool. So yeah, Gareth, if you could send a picture of your card, buddy, send it to Rob or myself, and we'll be able to kind of have a look at that for you, man. Brendan saying, have me beating myself up, guys. These should have been done sooner.
We've been doing them. We've been
doing them, man.
We've been doing them since before pre-orders.
Yeah. I'm here, mate. Open them from Dream Chaser. Oh, we've had that already. Krypton said, last time I was in here, we pleaded to. Oh,
you're way back in the chat.
Oh, I think that was. Hang on a second. What is going on here?
Yeah.
Let me get to the end of it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I need this.
Lilypad Gaming saying, what about miscut cards, guys? Any?
So just what I just said. Yeah, you just keep in mind though, off-center cards and miscut cards are two different things. Off-center cards are not errors. Miscut cards are errors. So it's just how much it is. You know how much of an miscut it is. You know, was it something that was bad enough and it was missed by quality control, or was it just something they just said, well, we're just gonna let this go because it's not that big a deal. I will say this about HRO cards: I haven't seen any that were like really off center. Like most of them are centered really well, and if you look at most of them, though, you don't have borders on these cards. You don't have borders. See, like Pokemon cards. Let me see. I've got so much junk here, guys. It's ridiculous. I've got some Pokemon cards somewhere. I don't know what I did with them. But anyway, Pokemon cards, they have a border on them. So you can actually see the border, the difference between the borders of them. And it shows you, but it's really hard to see like centering on these cards. So it's I don't think centering is what's getting the grades on these cards messed up. So if it's way off, you'll notice is my point. So, and if you see another card on there, that's usually a good sign that you have a miscut card.
Cool. Thanks for popping by, Lily. Really appreciate it. Gareth saying, thanks, guys. I'll send a pic over. Awesome one, man. Awesome. Really appreciate that. Yeah, we got Jeremy in the house, man. How you doing, buddy, man? What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Much better, my friend. Rob and I hope that knee is holding up, man. Thank you so much, man. We are sending.
I'm living, man. it's working out. It's no fun, but I'm getting there. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you. Send some pics on Twitter. All right, let me check it out. Let me see what you got.
There we go. Whilst you're doing that, do you know what? Give me a second. Hold on. I'm just gonna get this camera sorted. Bear with me for a second. I'll let you carry on chatting for a sec.
I'm not seeing any pictures in my Twitter. Did you send it to the right one? Let's see. Oh, I don't see it in my Twitter.
Nothing.
You might send it to your Twitter. I don't know. Whatever. If I get them, I'll let you know, though.
Do you know what? I have.
Jeremy's gonna be there next week too.
We got a lot of people coming, aren't we? Like, there's gonna
be a lot of people there.
The question is it like, are we gonna be there for the convention, or are we just gonna be having fun and just having a good old laugh? I think that's what's gonna end up happening, right?
Dude, I don't. I'm having a good time. I don't know.
You're gonna be all right. You have to be all right. How can you not be all right, huh? Let me have a quick look. Let's see if I could. I don't know if it's gonna work. If it does, brilliant. All right, cool. I mean, I've not opened up a pack in ages. I feel like, I feel lost. I've got to open up a pack. Let me open up a pack of Hero 2. Let me see. You never know, guys. You might want to have your camera ready. Just saying, you might want to have your camera ready. You might want to get your Hero app opened. Because I'm just saying, we might have something to kind of give away. Get your camera ready, guys. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's have a quick look. Let's get this shared. Is that shared? Is that working? I think it is.
Yep.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to move that over here. There we go. All right, let's have a look. Come on. I'm just going to open up a pack. I'm just saying you might want to get your Hero app open. I don't know why I keep on trying to open it. I can't open it, so I always use scissors. I think I'm the only person that uses scissors to open up packs.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I've been opening packs for so long, bro. It's just that's second nature to me. I open packs in my sleep.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. So let's have a look. This is actually my first chapter 2 pack actually that I'm opening. But yeah, here we go. We've got, guys, Justice League of America, mint number 45,000. Black Manta at mint number 53,000. Aquaman attacks Superman. Mate, this looks amazing, dude.
Yeah, that's a cool card.
Dude, these artwork look lit. They look absolutely lit. Mint number 29,000. Red Hood, mint number 53,000. Ragman at mint number 86,000. Is it one more card? No, there's a couple of more cards. Atom Smasher at mint number 11,000. All right, guys. On our first pack, can we get that mythic? If we can, we're dropping the mic and we're going to quit. No, I'm joking. We're not going to quit. Here we go.
I'm going to cry.
Here we go, guys. It is
Hawkman.
I have no idea what this is.
It's a legendary. Legendary Hawkman. Yep.
What is that? Is that a legend? Guys, yep. This is my first pack I've opened. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a legendary.
Is it legendary? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's go into it. Let's have a look.
It's a Black Adam card.
No, it's a movie card.
Yeah, it's a legendary movie card.
Legendary movie card. Where is it? There we go. Yep, legendary. I found it on there. So there we go, guys. Legendary movie card, mint number 3639. Alrighty. So, do you know what? Let's give away some cards. All right, let's give away some cards. Are you guys ready? Have you got your cameras ready? Actually, do you know what I need to do? Let me just take this camera off for a second. Let me just set things up. All right, so bear with me. Hopefully, you guys are going to be able to scan it in. You might not want to scan the first one on the left. You might not want to scan the first one on the right. I don't know. Just see which one it is that you want to scan, guys. Because, yeah. All right, let me just get this ready. Hopefully. I'm just hoping it's all focused, because if it is, then I do apologize, but I can't do anything about it. Are you guys ready? We are going to, I'm going to literally open up. There's going to be 6 cards. That's right, guys. We're giving away 6 cards straight away off the bat. And in 3, 2, 1. How do I add it? Here we go, guys. Here we go. So it is there.
We're covered.
There we go. Hopefully, you guys have been able to kind of catch that, guys. If you haven't, let me just move it around for you guys, because then you guys could still catch it there. So we're out of the actual frame picture. There we go. There's 6 cards, guys. Hopefully, you guys have been able to catch them. There you go. I'd love for someone that hasn't got a single one of these cards on Chapter 2, even in a country that actually, you know what, like, for example, Canada, Germany, France, whatever it is, you know, the new 5 countries, for you, one of you guys to be able to get at least 1 card from there. So fingers crossed, you guys are able to kind of win that. So there you guys go. I'm going to have a quick read of the actual chat. So Lily, I don't think Rob's been able to see the pictures. Maybe DM him the pictures if you can. That'd be great. Gareth saying just trying to find the card, and then I'll send it. Awesome, man. If you can, that'd be great. It's going to be a blast. It came up on me quick. Got to work 144 hours. The 12 days leading up to my vacation. Can't wait to meet you legends, mate. Mate, we're just normal human beings, man. We're no legends, you know. I mean, Rob is, but I'm just a guy coming from London, you know. Might be just doing something, might be just you know, hanging out at a casino every single night. But hey, addict, scratching neck. Got any more packs? Prez, I have loads of packs, dude. I have loads of Chapter 2. Message me. That's all I say. Message me. Is it Chapter 1 or Chapter 2? I'm guessing Chapter 2. I got one. Thank you. No worries, man. There you go, guys. Guys, I think that is it. That's we're gonna wrap that up, guys. In terms of the actual.
Before you take off real quick though, let me I did get the pictures of the miscut cards.
Can I let me blow you up?
Yeah, blow it up so I can show people what to look for.
Yeah.
These are the miscut cards they sent me, and they are definitely miscut. I don't know how those would grade because it's not. So you don't have a border on these cards, so it makes it really hard. I don't know how these would grade. I personally would grade them. I would take them in. I would send them in and get them graded. But I mean, I grade stuff all the time, so I don't know if it's worth it. Really, I don't know if it's enough. You know. So yeah, that's a tough one. You know, it really is a tough one. You know, if you go look at like the ones Kobe found, those things were like cut in half. So you know, it's very obvious. But these aren't much. So. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what to do with them.
So we're just going to kind of show you guys what we mean by a real straight up cut. Bear with us. We're going to try and find you the actual pictures so you guys get to see what it actually looks like. Bear with us. Bloody hell. There's a lot of messages on my feed. Just trying to find it for you guys. Where could it be? Where could it be? Wow, I am going through so many messages. I'm trying to actually find it on Kobe's thing, his Twitter, but I can't seem to actually find it. If anyone's got it, guys, please do share it. But I can't seem to actually find it on his Twitter feed because I thought he had it on his Twitter feed, but I think I missed it or something on the lines of that. But hey, it is what it is. But in essence, it is going to be. Oh, found it! I think I have found it, guys. Let me share my screen. So this is what it's going to actually look like. Hold up.
Yeah, see if you find something like that, that's usually money. You know, just see how far off they are. And then you got the whole set. You know, the whole set. I really don't think HRO mixes their cards up very well, and this right here is proof of it. Just like the ones they just sent me is proof that they don't mix their cards up. So, and that's also probably why we're getting nothing but high mints right now, or for the most part, because they're just not mixed up well. I really do feel that way. I wish they would change that. I wish they would mix their cards better. See, before, when these cards are printed, I'm guessing they're printed on the same presses that like Pokemon cards are printed on, Yu-Gi-Oh cards are printed on, and all that. Well, see, those cards, they don't matter. They don't matter. They can do it like this, and it doesn't matter because there's no mint numbers. They need to find a way to mix up the mint numbers better because it's not fair to everybody who gets that batch that's nothing but the high mints because the mint number game is so important here. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to work out great for some people because some people are going to get the super low mints, but it's just not the way. They need to find out a way to mix them up better.
Gotcha. But yeah, as you guys see, you could actually see there's a visible, it's like a 0.5 centimeter or 1/4 of an inch miscut onto another fresh card. The perfect one to kind of see it for, guys, is the one, for Owlman and the Green Lantern Corpse. It's them two, as an example. You could see the wings are kind of going into the other card. So that is that's going to be worth definitely a while. I think is it Jesse's card or someone's? I can't remember. I know Kobe Collects pulled it out, but I think it's Jesse's card. I can't remember off the top of my head. I can be most likely wrong anyway, but that's what it is, guys. That's what we're talking about, like an obvious miscut. That's their quality control because they pride themselves on having most of it 100%, right? And that's what they kind of look for.
A miscut like that is considered an error. The ones with the real small difference, usually that's just considered.
What's cool saying? Anyone find any packs in Walmart or GameStop stores yet?
I've heard of some people getting them at GameStop. I haven't been, but I've heard of some people getting them at GameStop.
There we go, guys. Guys, this is it, guys. Sorry, man. Here we go. I better not fall ill before I come over. All right, here we go. This is what we're looking for. The press saying he offered 1,500 for the hollow uncut ones. I will politely decline, but not too politely. Mate, honestly, that is really low for the first 25. Yeah, I know what I know what my sell price is, and that is so low for it. You can't get this. It's just impossible. You have to be rewarded this card, and there's only 25 of the top tier, right? So 25. That's it. It's an uncut sheet. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, we just wait. Hodl it for a very long time, and keep it.
And that is speculation, guys. We don't know that,
absolutely.
But it's it just seems to me like if HRO is going to take off, and we kind of know a little bit of what they have planned, what they got going on in the future. If it does take off like we're all hoping it will, I think there's going to be a lot of value there.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, keep an eye out on Rob's tweets. He's going to be letting you guys know when he gets his PSA cards coming in, which are the misprints of PSA cards. He's going to be doing a live stream and showing us what that kind of looks like. We are going to be obviously covering some unboxing of booster boxes after I come back from Anaheim. So that's not going to be next week, the week after that. And then also at the same time, guys, we're going to keep you guys updated with more hero content in terms of what that kind of looks like. Next week on the 17th, there's going to be the rewards and the quests that go live on the actual app. So keep an eye on that. And then following that, depending on how that launches, they're going to be getting the crafting and burning up and ready. And I just cannot wait for that. But we will also keep you posted, guys, on our channel. And we'll let you know what our thoughts are and how we're going to be doing what we're doing. But again, guys, just because we're doing it doesn't mean you guys should copy, do what's going to be best and right.
I got a question for you, Waz, before you get out of here. Do you really think in your heart of hearts that you are going to be in Anaheim with 3 boxes of HRO with me and Jeremy and a Kobe and a bunch of other people? We're not going to get you to open them packs. You really think that's going to happen?
All I'm saying is I'm having 3 of them delivered to me. Whether I have any with me when I go back to the UK is a different conversation.
Okay.
So that I can't say much about. It just depends if I've got any space left in my suitcase. But that there, I mean, I don't know. We shall see how Anaheim goes. I'm going to be there for about 7-8 days. I cannot wait, guys. If you guys are there, guys, it'd be great to meet you. I'll be flying in on the Tuesday. And then I'll be flying back out on the Monday, Tuesday, the week after that. So definitely look forward to meeting you guys there. But other than that, guys, if there's anything you guys need, any questions that you guys have, do obviously DM us, message us, whatever it may be on Twitter, Discord, etc. We'll try and get back to you guys. Keep an eye out. We've got loads of stuff happening, and I cannot wait to see what happens with the hero. And we will definitely keep you posted. All right. Rob, anything else?
Like and sub, guys. Sub to the channel. We got to get more people in here. The more people we can get in here, there's not a lot of HRO content. The more people we can get on Waz's channel, the better it is for all of us. Share all this stuff if you guys don't mind. I just looked at Twitter. A lot of you guys shared the stream. I really appreciate that. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. And guys, make sure you go over to Rob's channel as well, right? Make sure you do that, guys. It'd be great too. And because, again, we hardly have a lot of hero content people, and there's literally a handful of people that do content. And the more people we could get onto our streams, guys, the better it's going to be. And obviously, we want to share that love. Guys, obviously, I'll be doing a lot more other stuff in terms of not just hero. I'll be covering off some stuff about back cows. I'll be working closely with Perez, the collector, the facilitator, the man of the hour. He knows it all. He's obviously in the chat, guys. There you go. There we go. We've got Perez in the house, man. We're going to be doing some stuff, right? We're going to be, whether that's a weekly or bi-weekly, we're going to be looking at the market. We're going to be looking at what's happening in the actual community with back cows. We're going to be talking about the 52-day reward, what that kind of looks like, and other bits and bobs. And it'll be great. We've already had the AMA with Perez on my channel. So if you haven't watched that, go and watch that. He is a very, very knowledgeable, well respected, and he understands the value of back cow. So if you need any help on that, please do obviously come on our channels, and then we'll be talking more things about that. And obviously, there's so many more projects that we're going to be doing. Just a couple.
I have $545 on the back cow site if anybody wants to floor one for that. The floor's at $750. I got stuff for sale, and the floor's at $750. So I'm trying to get to another one before they shoot up again.
Hood School is saying, man, I would love to buy a top 25 hollow uncut sheet for 1.5. Mate, if someone's selling for 1.5K, I will buy it.
I've said it a lot, but I'm going to say it again. Condition is going to be everything.
Yeah.
There's a chance you will be able to buy them cheaper than that, but you're going to have to look at condition. Condition is everything guys. With this stuff.
That's going to be the key. The question is, Rob, can you get the uncut sheet graded from PSA?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, cool. My plan is if I'm able to snipe the other 3 uncut sheets, I would love to have that.
Yeah, that would be
the
cool.
Whole set.
Yeah.
Cool. So
it's gonna be hard to do.
It will be very hard to do, man. Hood School saying, great stream. Thanks, guys. No worries, man. Thank you so much. Brendan saying, thank you, guys. Looking forward to for more. And then Shannon saying, thanks for another great stream. Thank you, guys. Guys, thank you so much. Have an awesome one. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend, whatever you're doing, guys. Don't work too hard. Put your feet up, relax, spend some time with your friends, family, or just come and do some stuff, right? Just get out and get some fresh air. We'll be back with you guys very, very soon. I'm not sure if we're going to be live in the next couple of days. If not, we'll most likely be live from Anaheim, and we'll be having some fun. Other than that, guys, Enjoy. See you later.
Take it easy, guys. Peace.